Hello buddies, I am Ranjeet and you are watching a tutorial on how to configure Tomcat in Ubuntu. This is my first video with voice. Previously I created all my videos with text writing so let's begin now. First of all we need to configure Tomcat. So for doing this you just need to download a Tomcat, a zip file or a .gz file, whichever you need. Download it. Currently I have downloaded 7.0159. My Java version is 7 and I'm going to extract this now. I've already downloaded this zip file. You need to download it from Apache legal website. It is open source, so you don't need to pay anything for it. So I downloaded this. Now we will extract it. This is my extracted Tomcat. Place it. Place this Tomcat, extracted Tomcat wherever you want to use it. So I placed it in here in home Tomcats folder. Okay. So now we will start configuring our Tomcat. First of all, open our Tomcat. Go into the conf folder in your server.xml. This is what your server.xml looks like. The two concepts which you need to configure are connector port and AJP port. So what is connector port and what is AJP port? Connector port is nothing but a port which enables us to communicate with our Tomcat. Means just need to make a request which then is redirected to our Tomcat. Then Tomcat redirects it to the database with our build and then returns us the response. It currently uses HTTP 1.1 your protocol and the port number set by default is 8080. Make sure that you need to change that port. Please make sure that there is no other port Tomcat say connector port is set to 8082 because it may be the situation when you need to start both Tomcats and the exception comes as address already in use. This may be the case, so please make sure that you need that this 8082 that this connector port is set to different numbers, and similarly for the AGP port you will set 808 3 for example. So what is AJP port? AJP port comes into use when there is a need of Apache. Now the concept of Apache forwarding will be taught by me in my next video. Please watch my next video for to see how to configure Apache and how to make Apache forwarding. Right? So currently it uses AJP. AJP is nothing but Apache JSON protocol and it is using 1.3 version of it. So the use of AGP port is nothing in that is the connector port and AGP port are much similar, but the only difference between them is that AGP port helps us to communicate, helps our Tomcat to communicate with our Apache while doing Apache forwarding. This is my AGP port and this is my connector port. This is what you just need to configure into server.xml. Now we will go into catalina.sh file which is present into Apache Tomcat. In catalina.sh file, here whenever you need to start your Tomcat, you just go up to bin and write sh catalina.sh run command. So this command first of all invokes catalina.sh file. So there may be a case where you have your large builds present into your Tomcat. So at that time your Tomcat crashes with an exception, giving an exception as memory leakage. So for this, you just need to have this line replaced at first location, first position with OPTS variable is configurable variable where you need to specify minimum permissible size and maximum permissible size. This sizes depend upon your RAM size. So currently my RAM is of 8 GB, so I have allocated 1024 and 505 MBs. So my Catalina is sorry, to form my Tomcat. And so that whenever your catenary.sh file is invoked, this first line will set your maximum memory. Okay, this is how will configure our Tomcat. And so let's start with starting our Tomcats. So I am at the path where my Tomcat is present up to bin, then sh catalina.sh run. So this is my JDK version. I am using Tomcat version, minimum permissible size, maximum permissible size, minimum permissible size, and this is my connector port. This is my AJP port. My Tomcat was started much earlier because I don't have any build in my Tomcat currently. So this is how you can configure the Tomcat, and please like, share and subscribe, and please watch my next video on how to do Apache forwarding, and thank you all.